One of the strangest things that you observe in life is how quickly love can turn to hate. How quickly love can turn to bitterness and outpourings of rage. It's one of the strangest things I've ever seen in life, but we have a record of it in the scripture. In 2 Samuel chapter 13, we find a young man, David's oldest son, who fell in love with Tamar, Absalom's sister. Now, here's Ammon, her half-brother. He falls in love with her, and the scripture says he fell desperately in love with her. And you know what? If the scripture says they were in love, then I will accept they were in love. It doesn't say he had a crush on her. It said he fell desperately in love with her. But then he went through a bunch of convoluted nonsense and wound up raping her. And that's a whole sermon in itself. How he listened to a wrong friend who taught him how to do it. And there's so much there. But I don't want you to lose sight of this one truth. In verses 14 and 15, Ammon wouldn't listen to Tamar. And since he was stronger than her, he raped her. Then suddenly, Ammon's love turned to hate. And he hated her even more than he had loved her. And he hated her even more than he had loved her. Now, what was the switch that turned love to hate? It was a powerful sin. It was a sin of violence. It was the sin of rape. The switch that turned love to hate is sin. Now, I always try to teach young people this because I watch young people fall in love all the time. It's one of the great joys of being a pastor. To see young people as they start looking at each other with those eyes. And it's such a joy. It's such a joy to see the purity of their love. And whenever I see a young couple saying yes to each other, I always talk to them about, now keep it clean. Keep it clean. As long as you keep it clean, it stays fun. It stays full of joy. The relationship stays happy. But as soon as you start putting your hands where they don't belong, as soon as you start with the premarital sex stuff, all of a sudden you don't want to see each other anymore. All of a sudden something has happened to the love. And a lot of times the love turns to despising. The love turns to guilt. The love turns to hate. The love turns to shame. And really all of the above. Young people, learn a lesson from this. Keep it clean. Well, Pastor Sumrall, that was a different day when you were young. No, there's always been premarital sex, okay? I mean, please. Young people, keep it clean. If you really love each other, keep the sin out and let it be a joyful relationship. Keep the sin out and let it be a happy relationship. Never let sin turn love to hate.